Hey y'all, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make this a regular thing, probably not, but I just want to talk about one of my favorite South Park episodes. I rewatched it again yesterday night. I watched it again another time, non-consecutively, but I watched it again tomorrow night, or yeah, night, and I'll just remind them how good it was. It was called Rainforest, Shmainforest. It's season 3, episode 1, which, if you haven't seen it, please watch for yourself. It's on HBO Max. Which, if you haven't seen it, I don't know why you'd be here, but I've watched King of the Hill videos without ever seen King of the Hill, so maybe. But, but yeah, I wanted to talk about that because, like I say, it is. For my money, it is one of the best episodes. I mean, it's OE season, and I know Matt and Trey in particular don't like the OE season, and I can see why. But for my money, it's just one of the best episodes in the whole series. I mean, with a message that can be easily applied even today. So the episode started off with a group, an activist group, and this was in the 90s. I didn't even really know they had activism back then. But, but yeah, a group called, get this, Getting Gay with Kids, which is so on point for today, I don't even know what to say. But, yeah, this is their troop for saving the rainforest. And Mr. Garrison, when they first come in, he basically tells you the point of the episode, not in so many words, but he says, now I know Dan troops are lame and stupid, but I want you to give me your full attention, which is, which was just great. Um, so, Codman and, well, Kenny unintentionally does, I guess, but Codman, Kenny, Dan, Kyle interrupt, which leads to Mr. Garrison telling them off. Um, this one boy had just a stock line, which he's probably been programmed to memorize. He goes, I can't remember the exact wording, but he goes and how much rainforest is bulldozed each year. I can't remember the exact quote, and I'm not going to look it up because it was meaningless. But yeah, I go, did you know such and such rainforest has been bulldozed every year? And yeah, that's just a stock line. This episode, rather than go forward beat by beat, I'm just going to talk about it. Now, I heard, you probably did too. I didn't hear much about it when I was a kid. I guess the craze was pretty much gone. But I knew that there was this big push to save the rainforest. I mean, it's in danger, and we have to help it. We have to help it survive. I mean, even in the 90s, they were basically saying the human population was scum. And by they, I mean Mojacky Democrats. But, yeah, even in the 90s, they were basically saying humanity was scum. And they're preying on society, and they're preying on the world, and they need to be wiped out for this rainforest to survive. Which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense when you think about it, because what are forests and trees and plants for if not for humans to enjoy them? I'm a pacifist first and foremost, so I say God put us on the planet and gave us dominion over them for our enjoyment. But that's not what these zealot, anti-religious climate was to be demon. That's not what they think. But I'm getting it off track. Or maybe I'm not considering the subject matter of the episode. But yeah, the episode ends. Well, I have to tell you really funny part of the episode. The through line of the episode is this activist teacher actually goes in the rainforest, arranges a trip for the kids, which Kyle, Dan, Codman, and Kenny, they go to Costa Rica. Or, yeah, they go to Costa Rica. I was about to say Colombia, but they go to Costa Rica. And, yeah, these are just poor and desolate people. These are just a third world country. And Eric just sees how poor and desolate it is, and he rolled down the window of the bus and just yelled up to people, "Hey, stop being lazy and get a job. Work to make yourself better." I mean, he doesn't exactly say that, but you can get the sentiment, and it's really ironic and crazy if you think about it, because like I say, they go to a third world country. They go to a country without real good food, without good water, with revolutionary tribes and all that. And these people are just here to say, well, save the rainforest. They're here to make themselves feel better. As one of the announcers puts at the end of the episode. But yeah, they're just here to save the rainforest, which is so. I mean, it's on point with the depopulation agenda, which Democrats do have. They've admitted to. They've admitted to multiple times, actually, some on camera. But yeah, it just the irony is just to think about and behold. But the throwing out of the episode is that teacher goes in the rainforest and thinks he's getting attacked again and again by things as he finally breaks with these well, what happened before that, what I gotta say, is they find a Mieta group in the middle of the rainforest to maybe help them get home, because their tour guide was eaten by a snake. I mean, he was just eaten whole by a snake. If you've seen any of the videos of a snake eating people, that's basically what happens. So yeah, they find this Mieta group, and the teacher goes, "Okay, we are warriors like you. We're warriors. We're trying to save your rainforest." And then they dance for him, and then the Mieta eater basically says, which I'm not really all for criticism of America, because I think most of it is an obfuscation and most of it is a virtue signal. But this guy just goes, I hate you Americans. You're fat, you're rich, you're lazy, and then you tell everyone you're in debt, and then you tell everyone else to save the rainforest because you like it's pretty flowers, which, yeah, basically, I mean, I can't hate him for telling the truth, but And the woman finally breaks when she's captured by savages, basically, in Costa Rica. She breaks and she goes, I hate the rainforest. Do whatever you want with it. Cut it down, tear it down, and basically the song at the end, which is an inverse of the first song. The song at the end just goes, "Hey, you only an activist could carry cells. All all you activists can go do yourselves, basically." So yeah, that was here to me, but cause I gotta say the getting gay with kids thing is on point. For what we know goes on in school, the porn books in schools and everything for elementary school is this book is gay and gender queer and the like. And hey, them trying to tell you it's not happening. Just like they'll try to tell you the depopulation agenda, the climate fear mongering isn't happening. But yeah, there's evidence for that if you look. You don't even have to look that far. Just there's evidence for that if you even try to look for it. But yeah, the lyric to the song, "You only an activist could carry cells." Well, that may be one of the truest lines I've ever heard from South Park, because remember, these activist groups, they do not care about you. These activists are not activists for the sake of the people. They're activists for the sake of themselves and to try to make themselves feel better and to try to virtue signal to people, "Oh, look at me, look how righteous I am. I'm standing for a cause." Even though most of those organizations have turned out to be fraudulent, like BLM, and there's multiple accounts where it turned out to be fraudulent. But yet people still give money to them, and if you don't, you're considered a racist or a bigot or something like that. But yeah, don't fall for the obfuscation, don't fall for the gaslighting. And also, another thing in this episode, was I the only one, annoyed? Because Kenny finds the goal that he acts, and his goal acts him too, and it's Kelly. And and Kelly's act giving him these mixed signals, but for good reason. Because he thinks they won't see each other again, which technically he's right. But yeah, Kelly thinks they won't see each other again, so they can't get serious or whatever. But when they're about to die in the rainforest, he says, "Kenny, I want to be your girlfriend. I don't care about the distance. We can make a plan to make the long distance work." But yeah, basically they get together. Then Kenny gets killed, and see that. Have any one of you ever tried to help him? That's basically what he says. So she tries to help him to give him CPR, and he revives. But what's annoying to me is this relationship is never brought up again, other than a catalyst for the next episode. And it's a very small detail, I would say too. But yeah, that is just annoying to me, because it's Kenny's maybe his most wholesome relationship that he's been in to date, even though it wasn't much of one. But it's his most wholesome relationship that he's ever been in to date. and they just don't really do anything with it. That was kind of annoying to me. But but yeah, I know the review was kind of all over the place and everything, but I didn't have a script or anything. I just decided to talk about it today. But thank y'all for listening. Check out check out Rainforest. Rainforest, one of the best episodes, and I'll see you when I see you.